You don't know. Bad man. Yeah. This body, baby.
Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is another crochet hair review video. And today's crochet hair, as you also saw in the title, is the authentic deep twist hair. Now if you're not familiar with my crochet hair series, welcome to the family. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, or you can hold off to the end. But this is how my crochet hair reviews work. I come on here with my first day thoughts of a crochet hair, showing you how long of an installation it was, showing you how it looks one day in, what the length was, what my braid pattern is, and all that. Then I come on here with my 1 week thoughts of a crochet hair, showing you guys how it looks 1 week in, what my maintenance was with the hair. Then I come on here with my final thoughts of the crochet hair, showing you how it looks on the very last day of me wearing it, how long of a wear I got out of it, or how long of a wear I think you can get out of it, whether I think it's water friendly, activewear friendly, and just whether I overall recommend that hair. I don't come on here on one day and say, oh, I love this hair, it's the best hair ever. Oh, no. I give you a full picture of the hair, because you guys know the way I feel about a hair one day in sometimes is not the way I feel about it on that last day. So without further ado, let's just head on into my first day thoughts of this authentic deep twist hair. So now coming down here for my first day thoughts of this authentic deep twist hair. Now Samsbeauty.com was so amazing to have sent me this hair, but you guys know with all my reviews, whether I spit my own coin or a company sends it to me, I keep it 100, which is probably why a lot of companies don't work with me anymore, but that's neither here nor there. I'm here for you guys. They sent me 7 packs of this hair. I only ended up using 5 of it, so I have 5 packs total in my hair. I do have 2 packs left over. It is the deep twist hair. It is 20 inches, and I have it in the color 4. Now I have to say, in terms of this color 4, let me get up in camera. It is a very true to life color 4. Like, this is one of the truest 4s that I've seen in a long time now. I feel like I had Free Tress Cozy Deep in a 4. It didn't look too 4-ish, and it might have been a little bit to do with the shine in that hair. This hair is very dull, so I think the 4 shows up very well indoors, very well outdoors too. Now I've debated before I turned on this camera whether I was going to come on here with the hair already cut, or whether I was going to show you guys how it looked unmanipulated. I did not cut this hair, so this is exactly how it looks, 20 inches not cut whatsoever. Scissors have not hit this hair. So this is what it looks like in its 20-inch glory. Of course, I'm going to cut it. It's very long for me, and it's very unlayered. So what you guys are seeing right now is this hair unlayered. I do need to cut some form of layerage into this hair because it looks very weird right now, but I do really like it. This hair is very rough. I saw online the Authentic brand. I've seen it going around everywhere, and some of you guys, if you clicked on this video, you probably seen Authentic brand going around too. You can tell from those pictures that this hair is not going to be one of them soft hairs. This is a very hard hair. This hair is not a shiny hair either. You're not getting a shiny hair, neither are you getting a soft hair. So if you're a lover of soft hairs, skip this hair. This hair isn't for you, because this hair is very much so a stiffer hair, which leads me to my point of how am I going to maintain this hair over the week of wear, or the weeks of wear that I'm going to wear this hair out. Now, I got done installing this hair last night, maybe at like 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock is like 10 a.m. So all I've done is install this hair and go to sleep. So last night, I didn't know what to do, but I just fell asleep on this hair, truth be told, because I was like, do I put mousse? Do I not put mousse? What do I do? I'll figure it out tonight. I don't got time for it right now. So I haven't done anything to this hair. I just went to sleep, and I woke up, and it didn't hold up too bad, but I don't know if that's going to last over time. Now, in terms of my braid pattern, I have a straight back braid pattern. So every braid going straight back. You guys always ask for braid patterns in my videos and what I do. I'm a creature of habit. I love a straight back. It's simple. And plus, ain't nobody experts over here. I ain't got time for no swirly loops, things going over here, buckets to the side, braids going over this way. I ain't got straight back, and then my hang time is sewn up in the back. So that also leaves me a little bit of versatility in terms of how I can part this hair. Right now I have a left side part. You guys know I love me a left side part, but I can do a middle part if I want to. I can do a right side part if I want to. So that's why I like a straight back braid pattern. It just gives me versatility, even though I typically keep my hair the same exact way. But that leads me into how do I think I'm going to maintain this hair. You guys will have to see in my 1 week thoughts. I don't know whether this is a hair that requires mousse or this hair requires twisting. I don't know right now, but this hair, overall first day thoughts, I have to say I love this hair. I thought it was going to be a harder install, because when I see hairs that are kind of wrapped around themselves, you guys know sometimes crochet hairs come on a little line, so there's like a little line and the hair is there for you and it's easier to separate, and sometimes it comes all like kind of like how sew-in hair comes with a little bundle and a string wrapped around it. When I saw it was one of those string wrapped around it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a harder install. Those hairs for me are typically a harder install. I like my hair pretty much separated out for me, so it's easier. But this wasn't a hard install at all. It didn't take any longer than I would have expected, any longer than my typical hairs. But overall, first day thoughts, love this hair. Really am enjoying the look of it. You guys will see me come 2 weeks later. This is the first time in all my 20-something videos that I haven't done a first week thoughts. That's only because next week I'm going out of town to a concert in DC. So I'm flying to DC for a concert. I'm super excited. I got this hair specifically for it so I could turn up and look cute at the same time. So you guys will probably see that. I'll probably vlog my experience, but I will come back in 2 weeks and show you my 2-week thoughts of this hair and showing you how it lasted over 2 weeks, 2 active weeks at that. So stay tuned.
2 weeks later.
So now your girl is back for my 2-week thoughts on this authentic deep twist hair, and I'm gonna try to find the nicest way to say, no, I'm just gonna say it. I do not like this hair, probably in my bottom 5 of hairs, maybe even bottom 3 of hairs, but let me just run you through the reasons real quick. Now, on camera, you guys always say, the hair looks beautiful, the hair looks beautiful. Every hair that I've hated, every hair that I've loved, you guys say, the hair looks beautiful. Yes, it looks beautiful. On camera, it's not doing anything, so of course it's just gonna look cute. But if you do a deeper dive into this hair, you'll see the frizzing that's coming off of this hair. You'll see the tangles that are on this hair, the non-separation of this hair. You'll also see up here this just coming off of random strands of hair. You'll see that if you do a deeper dive into these hairs. So sometimes objects don't look as crystal clear as they appear on camera. You gotta look in real life to see what I'm seeing right now. Now, of course, you guys know I didn't do my 1-week thoughts because I was out of town last weekend turning up and getting my entire life at the Broccoli Fest in DC. Now, whilst there, it started to rain, and I normally don't worry about rain in my crochet hair. Rain and my crochet hair normally go hand in hand. I have gotten hairs drenched. You guys saw me get my main concept beach curl hair drenched in water, so ain't never been no issue. I had my jacket because you could not bring umbrellas into the facility, but I brought my jacket. I had it over my head while it was raining. Of course, some sprinkles, some showers got on the hair, but I didn't think about it because when it's happening, when you get your hair wet with any of these hairs, it doesn't look bad right after it. It's that next morning when you start to see a change. And that next morning, I started to seeing a change. That's when I started experiencing the tangles. That's when I started experiencing the frizz. That's when everything started to melt down with this hair. So in 1 week of wearing this hair, even the small amount of sprinkles had a detrimental impact on this hair. So from 1 week on, have not been a huge fan of this hair. Now, like I said, this is week 2 with this hair, and I'm going to probably wear it for 2 more additional weeks. I don't know how it always happens, but when I have the hairs that I don't like the most, it's typically when I have to wear them the longest. Next weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so I'm going to be with my family next weekend, so I'm not going to really have a lot of time to take the hair out. Right now it's Sunday, so I don't have time to film this right now, take this hair out and reinstall another hair, and then I'll probably take it out the weekend after Mother's Day weekend. So I have quite some time to be involved with this hair. Now, the last 2 weeks for me have been extremely busy in my life. You guys know I like a lower maintenance routine. You're not watching this in real time, but I haven't really posted a video in the last 2 weeks just because I've been very busy in my personal life as well as in my work life. It's just been a harder work-life balance than I thought with my new job. So I'm just trying to balance both. So I haven't really had a lot of time to focus on things outside of work and my personal life. So I had needed a lower maintenance hair. This is the one time when Lia Lavon really needed a hair to push through and be lower maintenance, and this hair is probably one of the higher maintenance hairs. You have to come up with a routine that works for you. I'm gonna be honest with you, in the last 2 weeks my routine has sucked. I have just pineapple and went to sleep. When I get home at night, normally it's about 8 o'clock. I am exhausted. I ain't got time to detangle. I ain't got time for all of this. I have been a bad crochet hair wearer, and I just went to sleep. Being honest with you guys, I'm not gonna sit over here and pretend like I did a whole routine with this hair. I went to put the hair up and I went to sleep. And normally with, you know, a main concept waterfall hair, that'll work. With a Jamaican bounce, that'll work. With a main concept beach curl, that'll work. With this hair, it does not work. So you're gonna have to put in a little bit higher maintenance routine. If you're somebody who's on the go, who needs a hair to be something that they can easily maintain, this ain't the hair for you. If you're somebody who has a little bit more time to put into a hair, then maybe take a look at this hair. So like I said, I'm gonna wear this hair for the next 2 weeks. So 2 more weeks, I'm gonna at least try to give this hair a good go at it. Now, last 2 weeks have been sucky for what I can do at night, but I think I have a little bit, fingers crossed, more free time in these next 2 weeks that I can actually kind of put into some work with this hair. So upstairs, I have some fabric softener and some water. You guys have said with these tougher texture hair, and this is a rougher texture hair, kind of feels scratchy a little bit, which I don't love a lot, but you guys say fabric softener really softens up these hairs, really helps with detangling these hairs, really gets some of the matting out of these hairs. It really cuts down on frizz with these hairs. So I got my Downy upstairs and I got my regular tap water, and I'm about to go in with separating this hair and really let you guys know if the fabric softener method really works with this hair. So you guys should have a better understanding of how this hair looks and how this hair reacts in my final week's thoughts, which will probably be about 2 weeks from now. So see you in about 2 weeks later. So now I am back for my final thoughts on this authentic deep twist hair. It has been 3 weeks with this hair. I know I told you guys in my last video I'll probably wear it out for 4 weeks, but I'm debating whether I just want to take this hair out right now. So I'm going to an event today, so that's why I'm kind of a little bit more dressed up today. But after that event, I'm trying to debate whether I'm going to take a nap or take this hair out. It's going to be either or, because I think I'm done. I think I'm pretty much done with this hair, and I have my final thoughts on it, and I know where I stand with it. But before I give you that information, before I give you that tea, let me tell you a little bit about fabric softener. You guys have told me in my Ripple Deep videos, with those harder hairs, fabric softener really does help in softening the hairs and making the hairs just overall easier to detangle, easier to feel. They're not as crunchy and all that. So I was like, let me take you guys' advice. You guys tell me things, and I love to take you guys' advice with my crochet hair because I'm no crochet hair expert. So I took it in my little spray bottle. I mixed it in with a little bit of water to dilute it. You guys know fabric softener, you use it with your fabrics to soften them up. So crochet hair is technically a fiber. It's not human hair. It's made out of the same things clothes and textiles and all that stuff is made out of. So why wouldn't fabric softener work? You guys, I applied it on, I think Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I used it, sprayed it, and detangled. And I analyzed kind of the results that I got with it. What I would say is it definitely softens the hair. Now, only temporarily, because I felt like I did it Monday before work. So I took an extra like 20 minutes out of my day to kind of detangle the hair, spray the hair, detangle it, detangle it, detangle it, and it felt soft throughout the whole day. I was like, oh, my hair is a lot softer. Everybody was onto something. But by that night, it just didn't feel as soft anymore. I don't know whether it had dried, that water had hit the elements, and it was hot outside this week because it's been 90s this week. It was hot and everything dried up and it was back to being stiff, but I tried it again like Tuesday morning. I detangled it. It was soft again. It was soft. The hair was very detangled. If you guys can notice, this hair is very much so more detangled than it was during week 2 because I actually did take my time and really detangle the strands. However, once again, by the end of that day on Tuesday, it was once again stiff. So I think it definitely plays a part in detangling, but with softness, it temporarily alleviates some of that hardness you feel, but then during the end of the day, like right now, I'm feeling it, it's back to being stiff. I haven't used this method outside of, I did it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I stopped doing it because on Monday, I think it was Tuesday, I was walking down the hallway with some of my coworkers, and they were like, do y'all smell some dryer sheets? There's some dryer sheets around here? I smell a good odor of dryer sheets. And I was like, y'all, it might be me. I used some fabric softener on my hair, and it may be me. They both came up, smelled my hair, and they're like, it is you. It's definitely you. It has a very strong odor. One of those type of odors where you get used to the smell, but others around you don't. You know, if you're around people who smoke, and you might smell like smoke, you don't notice it as much, but others do. That's how it is with these hairs. Crochet hairs, like I said in my wash day video, soak up any smell that you're around. If you're around a lot of smoke, like I said, people who smoke, if you smoke yourself, the hair is gonna get it. You might not notice it, but the hair has that smell. And the same thing goes with this fabric softener. My hair smelled just like fabric softener, so it soaked in that smell, and you kind of don't want to be walking around fabric softener. It smells good. Your clothes smell like Febreze, but you don't want your hair to smell like Febreze, if that makes sense. So that's something about fabric softener. Will I try it again? Probably not. I don't think it added that much value to my routine. It was definitely a good experiment. I don't think it was a negative experience, but I think overall it just wasn't for me. But in regards to this hair, I just feel like it's been the most. I'm not a huge fan of this feel. I can't get over how hard and stiff it is. I think it takes a little bit more to detangle than a lot of hairs that I've had. I don't think it's the lowest maintenance of hairs. I think it's tangly. I think it gets frizzy. Do I think it's water friendly? I absolutely do not. Like I said in my experience when I was at Broccoli Fest in week 1 with this hair, when it hit a little bit of water, when a little bit of water hit, it was like, oh, we want to be poofy. We want to be poofy. We want to just, and I'm like, no, you're crochet hair. You're supposed to say the same. Don't do this to me right now. So I think that water friendly, it doesn't get my stamp of approval because it was hard to detangle while dry. I just don't feel like detangling while wet would be any better. So that's why it does not get my stamp of approval. With Beach Curl, you guys saw how easy that was to detangle. You guys saw how I got that hair soaking wet and it still held up well. This hair, I just don't feel like would have that. I haven't washed this hair though. I'm not going to wash this hair because I'm going to take this hair out. And I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Samsbeauty, for sending me this hair. But you guys know my videos, I don't care if a company sends me a hair or not. I keep it 100 with you. I'm more loyal to you guys than I am brand loyalty. I don't care about building my relationships with these brands, but I care about building my relationships with you guys. Samsbeauty is an amazing company to buy hair from, just not this hair. And that's my final verdict. If you like this video, you like my honesty, you like me spilling all the tea on these crochet hairs, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not following me already, why are you not? Follow me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of my content. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I go give you all and more. Bad man, I feel your flow. Wine I'm slow. This one will be private show.